morning. Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Brightside, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. Registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like acne and psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we want to hear from you. If you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, let us help you. Our number is 855-660-4261, 855-660-4261. If you have questions about medications or nutritional supplements or ingredients or skincare, the longevity products, we can help you, 855-660-4261. Likewise, if you want to help a loved one or workmate or family member get off their prescription drugs and get on a good nutritional supplement program, 855-660-4261 is our number on the Bright Side. And if you have a success story you'd like to share, or if you want to contribute to the conversation, please give us a call, 855-660-4261. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear recommended on the program or advertised on the program, you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470, and ask them about joining the Brightside Ben team. For a one-time $10 fee, you can enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business. You can earn yourself some thank you checks, you can share the products, and you can help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. And when I say power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program, I'm speaking to you from nearly 30 years of experience using, recommending, and dispensing nutritional supplements. The results are stupendous, and it doesn't take very long. That's one of the great gifts of the human body. The sicker we are, the faster we turn it around, the more weight we need to lose, the faster the pounds come off, and the more nutritionally deficient we are, the faster our body will absorb and utilize the nutrients we put into the system. And this accounts for the quick results people get when they use the Beyond Tangy Tangerine or the Healthy Start Pack or the Z-Radical or any of the other fine longevity products. You can find out all about it by calling the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470 or heading over to brightsideben.com, brightsideben.com, and clicking on the Join the Team link on the upper left-hand corner of the page. Also want to remind you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories and blog posts. Thank you to my webmaster, Robert Lundgren. Got a post up there, hopefully it'll be up today, on acupuncture, and that is at pharmacistben.com. Okay, we're talking about DMAE, dimethylaminoethanol, but we'll just call it DMAE. DMAE is a natural compound found in the body. It's a precursor. It gets turned into various substances. Specifically, it gets turned into a nerve chemical called acetylcholine. We'll call it ACH, so we don't have to say acetylcholine. ACH is a nerve chemical. It's involved in relaxation. It's involved in mental health. Intellectual functions depend on ACH. If you're looking for a nootropic agent, a learning agent, they call them nootropic, Nootropic, nootropic agents, learning agents, a nutritional supplement that you can use for supporting intellectual functions or memory or learning ability or focus ability. You want to use stuff that helps you make ACH or is involved with ACH. For example, some of you may have heard of something called piracetam, P-I-R-A-C-E-T-A-M. Piracetam has a well-deserved reputation as a learning agent, and it works with acetylcholine or ACH. Another neat supplement is called huperazine, Huperazine. These are somewhat exotic supplements, huperazine as well as piracetam. Both work with the ACH system, and they're involved with learning and intellectual functions and memory. If you have a relative, a family member, a friend, a parent who's dealing with dementia or Alzheimer's disease, you may want to think about using piracetam or huperazine as supplements. Of course, DMAE will also get you some focus benefits, and as we said on our last program, DMAE can be found in many focus factor type nutritional supplements. Then there's the whole issue of lipofusion, the aging pigment. If you see those little brown spots on your arms, you're starting to get brown spots on your arms or on your face or anywhere on your body, and it doesn't look like pigment. They look like a light brown sort of color, and they have a irregular shape. You're probably looking at lipofusion, the aging pigment. Lipofusion is not really a skin problem, even though it looks like a skin problem. That's the thing about the skin. It's multiple layers. The skin is made up of multiple layers. And when we look at something on top of the skin, very often it isn't really on top of the skin. This is especially true when it comes to the cysts and the boils and the welts that are associated with acne or acne-like diseases. So many of us think that, we'll just rub some stuff on this zit, or we'll rub some stuff on this boil or pimple, and our acne will go away. And we're encouraged to think that by commercials and celebrities and know-nothing by dermatologists. I'm sorry, we'll just say dermatologists. We're encouraged to think we can just rub something on our welt or our boil or our cyst and it will go away. That's not how it works, because when we see something on top of the skin, it doesn't necessarily mean it's on top of the skin. In the case of boils and cysts, you're looking at a material that's being pushed up, pushing the skin forward or pushing the skin upward, making it look like there's some kind of boil or cyst, but the problem is really not on the skin, it's underneath. And likewise with lipofusion, the brown spots that appear on the skin that we call liver spots or the spots of aging. These lipofusion accumulations are located deep in the dermis, the lower levels of the skin. Lipofusion accumulation, brown spots, are much more than cosmetic, much more than superficial. They're very important to recognize because they're associated with many of the diseases of aging. As we get older, as our cells get older, this accumulation that looks like brown spots on the hands and the arms and the face is really deep in the skin and also deep inside the body. So when you see brown spots on your skin, you got them in your brain too. When you see those brown spots on your skin, you probably have them in your heart too, and your nervous system. Lipofusion buildup inside of cells can disrupt the delicate workings inside of a cell, and in addition to being a sign of the aging process, it can also be a cause of the aging process. So if lipofusion is accumulating, you want to consider that you're building waste. Lipofusion is a type of cell waste or cell debris. So if you see those brown spots starting to show up on your arms or on your face or anywhere on your body, what it probably means is cells are starting to accumulate waste and they're not draining them away. Well, luckily, there's some nutritional supplements that you can use to help drain away lipofusion. Of course, it's probably advisable to figure out why lipofusion is accumulating in the first place, and that means making sure that we're staying off of foods that disrupt the digestive system, keeping our blood sugar stable, make sure we're breathing correctly, inhaling correctly, and exhaling more than we're inhaling, relaxing, activating our relaxation nervous system, minimizing the stimulation of the stress nervous system, all the things we talk about on the Brightside, getting on a good nutritional supplement program. All of these will help prevent the buildup of this waste product lipofusion, but there's also things we could do to support the elimination and drainage of lipofusion. You can use lecithin. Lecithin is probably one of the most effective supplements, dietary supplements, for helping drain away lipofusion. Vitamin E can also help, but there's not a lot of supplements that are more effective for draining away this aging pigment than DMAE, dimethylaminoethanol. You can get that in lots of supplements. Hang tight. We'll tell you a little bit more about DMAE. We'll talk about DMAE and the skin when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, gang, as you can imagine, living with the moniker America's Mr. Right can be kind of tough at times. But you know what? It's easy to live up to the challenge when you're feeling good. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Lewis, and that's why I watch what I eat and supplement my diet with great products from Youngevity, like their great vitamin mineral complex drink or a protein shake or my favorite probiotic dark chocolate packed with antioxidants. You know, I love these products, and I'll bet you will, too. And now you can get them all at jasonlewisteam.com. Now, look, these are just the things I like from Youngevity, but if you're looking for, a sports drink endorsed by an NBA All-Star or a shot of Pollen Burst, the best energy drink on the market, it's all here, too. All you have to do is go to jasonlewisteam.com or call 1-855-310-TEAM. Now, that's 1-855-310-TEAM. Get all these products and more and feel like America's Mr. Right. It's jasonlewisteam.com.
Friends, this is Alex Jones for MidasResources.com. For more than 15 years, I have exclusively used Midas Resources for all my precious metal needs. Whether it's bullion or collectibles you're looking for, Midas Resources is simply the best. I own my gold as a hedge against inflation. This Federal Reserve fiat currency could go the way of the Deutschmark and the Weimar Republic anytime. In these historically dangerous times, it makes sense to physically hold gold and silver. Midas already has some of the best deals in the industry. But if you give them a call and mention the radio special, they will give you a list of the day's super specials. Midas brokers are standing by to answer all your questions at 800-686-2237. They also have a lot of informative free literature explaining the opportunities and risk of holding precious metals. They are ready to answer your questions at 800-686-2237. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
We all know that Berkey Water Purification Systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years and serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey Water Filtration Systems. The Berkey Light Systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light System today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
It's hard to imagine when things are going reasonably well just how quickly things can change. But what would it take? Economic collapse? Massive crop failure? Chemical or biological attack? So many situations could find you in the grocery looking to pick up food for your family only to find that the shelves are empty. There's nothing. Don't let that happen. Act today to make sure that if it ever comes to that, you and your family will be provided for. Visit freezedryguy.com to look at the wide variety of survival foods available. Freeze-dried foods from the Freeze Dry Guy store longer, rehydrate faster, are nutritionally superior to, and taste better than any other long-term storage food available. Visit freezedryguy.com or call toll-free 866-404-3663. freezedryguy.com.
Not just an alternative to the mainstream media. We're the premier independent talk radio network. We are G's.
We're back on the bright side. Got a letter from Kim. She says, my brother suffers from plantar fasciitis, and it is a relatively recent development within the past 6 or 3 months. It's an increasingly painful annoyance, particularly by day's end. I know from hearing your show on Sunday morning in my area that you attribute most health maladies to digestive problems and nutrition, though seemingly unrelated. Are there correlations between this problem and nutrition and digestion? If so, what would you suggest to minimize the effects of plantar fasciitis, which is a foot problem? bottom of your foot.